Well, I'm very excited. Figma has released its much awaited feature, and it is glass effect. As you can see on my screen, this is the glass effect created inside the Figma without using any other techniques. It means inside the Figma you can create the glass effect. Well, ever since the Apple released its new design style, it became very important for us designers that how can we manage and make the UIs aligned with the Apple design. Well, now it's easier than ever. So let's learn it. So to create a glass effect, the process is very simple thanks to Figma. What you need to do is you just need to take a frame, drop it over here, and this is quite a large frame. Let me reduce down the width and the height from here. So the width is going to be 300 and the height is going to be 300 as well. And this is where we are going to work. So zoom in. Now what we need to do is we need to go to Pinterest because we need to find a background. So here I will write gradient background. Then let's select one of them. So let's select this one, expand it, just copy it, go to designs and paste it. So this is perfect. Let's reduce down some of the sizes. And now to make our glass effect look even better, what we can do is we can add more elements. So I'm going to write a text. So I'm just going to write DVxUI, which is the channel name, put it in the middle, and now comes the main part. What you need to do is you need to hit F on your keyboard. One thing that you need to remember is glass effect does not work with rectangles or any other element. It has to be frame in order to use the glass effect. So now since we have the frame over here, what we are going to do is we are going to fill it with a color, which is obviously going to be the white color. The opacity is going to be 10%, which is barely visible. But now I will go to effects, then I will switch to glass effect. Now this is something new. You will find the glass effect under the effects. So click on it and the glass effect has been applied. You will see this is how the glass is looking. If you wanted to make it look even better, what you can do is you can go to corner radius and provide 100, and this will create it into a circle, and this is how it looks. Well, let's also learn what all these values are about. Well, the light is basically where the light source is, because in glass morphism the light source is very important. So let's zoom in over here. So currently the light is coming from here. It means minus 45 degrees. As you can see, there is a small white glare. So you can also verify from here. And the intensity is 80% of the light. You can increase it and make it 100%, but 80% is good for this one. You can also increase the refraction. The refraction controls that how much the element are going to bend around the corners. So if I make it 100% and take it here, you will see the U is completely distorted. And now then we have the depth. Depth control the thickness of the glass. So if I make it something like this is the thickest glass that we can have in the glass effect. Let's reduce down back to 18. The next one is the dispersion. Dispersion provide a chromatic light effect to this one. Let me show you. So when I will increase it, this is not very much visible, but you will notice that there is a light effect over here. It might not be very visible, but here as you can see the dispersion is clearly visible. So this is how the dispersion works. And then in the last we have something called frost. Well, if you increase the value, the glass will be frosted and it will look something like this. Basically the blurriness of the glass. So we will reduce it down. Not only this, Figma also released a playground Figma file, which you can find over here. And let me go over here, Shift and 2. So this is the introduction, and then you have all the table of contents, and then where you can find your glass effect. So they are telling you that the glass effect is present under the design and it only works with the frame, which is a noticeable thing. And then you can find that effects can be applied from here. Then over here, you have the effect setting, which are given over here. You can read it. Then Figma also have demonstrated that how can you utilize them and make it look even better. As you can see, it also has this try out guide. So let me zoom in. It is saying that you can provide class effect to this one. Let's see if we can do that. So show hide UI. I will select this one. Well, this is a shared file, so I cannot do that. I will just copy it from here. Go to my design file. And first of all, I'm going to remove all these. Put it over here. And let's make the size bigger. Now I will place it in the middle. And now what I will do is I will go in the effects and then I will provide the glass effect. And as you can see, the glass effect, similar to the Apple design system, it has been created. It is this easy. Well, this is the reason I love Figma. You can see some more examples are present over here and over here as well. Overall, this feature was much needed in order to create new iPhone apps, and all thanks to Figma that it has released it. And now I will ask you to go in your Figma file and try out this feature. I hope this video was helpful. We will meet in the next one.